This poem is the saddest poem I've ever written. It's not. It's only for me personally, not for everyone else. But it's called "I Want My Shit Back." On the day that you left, as I drove home, my favourite album was still playing from the last drive. You see, before, it had been my motorway karaoke keeping me awake and alive, but now, that album is the soundtrack that plays whenever I think about you. So now I can't listen to it anymore, and I resent you for that, like irrationally, so I just need you to know that I want my favourite album back. In the weeks after you left, I started going to watch my football team play again, in the hope that for 90 minutes at least, you wouldn't be the only thing on my mind. Didn't work. I think it's because I'm older now, and this love felt more refined, like I wasn't just going up to the nearest person I could find and contorting myself into what I thought was their type with you. It just felt right. Like I wasn't trying to force it, like it just happened and we just fit. And nothing else mattered for a bit, because I was with you. The only thing I would ever need. Just slightly out of my league, like as if you were Arsenal and I was like Leeds, but I swear, most days it felt like you were Brazil in 1970 and I was just some local pub team, holding my own against the greatest side in history. I was the plucky underdog, and I used to love underdogs before you. Before you, I would back every underdog all the way, but now, all they do is remind me that you couldn't even stay through the summer just to give it a real go in the world. So now, I don't support underdogs anymore, and I resent you for that also, irrationally so. I just need you to know that I want my shit football team back. Now, when I think of you, you are starting to look different. I can still recall every detail perfectly. It just seems distant, like you're not smiling next to me in bed anymore. Instead, you are walking down the street slightly ahead of me, just out of reach, and I lose sight of you a bit more each day that we don't speak. But you know what? At least that makes sense. Your name, though, that lingers. It is your name that wraps its fingers around my brain and squeezes. You see, the girls before you were decent enough to have names that were actually quite rare, so the only time I would ever hear it would be in reference to her, but your name turns up fucking everywhere! And it haunts me like a spectre that comes up to me, punches me in the gut, and then looks me in the eyes and tells me I was never good enough for you. And if I ever try to forget that, he'll whisper in my ear, why did you just let her go? I don't know. And it can take me days to forgive myself and convince myself that you chose to leave. I am worthwhile. I deserve love. Most days that is not enough. Before you, the little things didn't bother me, now they do. Now there is not a day that goes by that I'm not reminded of you. And I resent you for that, especially. I just need you to know that. I want my fucking days back. Or maybe I just want you. I don't bloody know anymore.